guys? Rob and Melissa here with Flip Market Flipper.
Hello. All right.
I was going to say good morning, but it's good evening. How are you guys doing?
It's definitely at night. Oh, awesome, guys. We're really excited to be on tonight.
We are, guys. We're stoked. We're stoked. You guys have been killing it on this challenge.
For sure.
We're so enthusiastic. We're just so pleased that you guys are applying all this stuff, and you guys are seeing progress. Right. So it is amazing. We are super excited for you guys.
Sorry, I'm just going to pull it up right here.
So
make sure we have it.
While we're going through, guys, any questions you guys have, like always, throw them in the chat, throw them in there. Melissa and I'll get to them to answer them. Like I said, but we want to congratulate you guys. A lot of you guys have done amazing. You have gone, some of you have blown past this $250 threshold that we set for you guys, and you guys have gone even past that. So super, super stoked. And some of you guys aren't there yet, but that's all right. It doesn't matter what stage you're on. You guys are making steps forward. That's what we're excited about.
We still have a week and a half left.
We do. So you guys, we are very confident that you guys will be able to do it and get to that $250. So super excited.
Oh, Pearl and Ashley said hi.
What's up, guys?
Good evening, night. It's nighttime.
Yeah.
Where we are, at least.
Yeah.
But we wanted to share a couple wins that we've seen from people. Like we've been going through and looking at the posts that, checking out that hashtag, Flip It for Christmas.
Yep.
And some great wins just from this last week. Eric Berry made $900 at his yard sale. He had a yard sale last week. It made $900 plus. So
that's
kudos.
Awesome.
Like that's awesome. So,
Eric, you rock, man. Yeah, yard sales are cool. They will get you out of the hole sometimes.
Yeah.
When you need some extra money.
We've done that before when we've been in a pinch. Like, all right, let's have a yard sale. We got to do it.
We have.
Yeah.
And that's a great way to make some side money. So great job, Eric. That's awesome.
Caleb had bought a couple Walkman players for $1 each at a yard sale last week, I think, and he listed one, and by the time he was listing the other ones, that one sold for $120.
That's awesome.
That's the way you like it, right?
Great job.
It doesn't always happen that fast, but that's pretty.
That's awesome. Good job. That rocks.
And Carol is already up to $305. She posted, which is awesome. She's been posting a lot, which is great. What else did I have? Oh, Sarah had 9 items listed for $145.
Sweet.
And Sherry, I think Sherry's on now. Also, she had listed items and made $79, and even after getting over her obstacle of a dyslexia. So that's something that she was, working through, and she was able to list it, which is
awesome.
So.
For sure. You guys, like I said, you guys rock. You guys are rocking this challenge. You guys are making the money.
Just a couple of shout outs.
That's it. So we've got lots of response from a lot of people jumping into this. We are super excited and super pleased to be able to walk, or humbled to be able to walk with you guys through this challenge and do this. Like I said, we're excited. We get pumped up when you guys get the results you're getting, and when you're actually taking the steps to do this. You actually, this is not just something, hey, you watch us, you're going to make money. You have to actually take steps in the right direction to make the money. So congrats, you guys. You guys are all rocking it. You guys are doing awesome. So
yep. Awesome.
Cool.
Let me see what I had here. All right.
We got this for the drawing pretty soon.
Oh, yeah. We do have that in a little bit.
Yep.
So we wanted to start with just reviewing for the last couple weeks. So,
putting everything together, guys. That's what we want to do. Some bullet points over what we've discussed. And get you guys thinking back on that kind of stuff, kind of reflecting on the last 3 weeks, moving forward. That's what we want you guys to do. Like I said, we're trying to give you the tools, the quickest tools that we know how to give you to be able to make that money. So, like I said, you guys have been rocking it, but we're going to recap it. Some of you guys who haven't made those steps, who've been watching and you're waiting, you're lurking in the shadows, guys, jump out there and do it. Make the steps forward for sure. Yeah. So we want to encourage you guys to do that. So,
all right. So our review from the last 3 weeks, we'll go over those real quick. So the first week was list 3 items on Facebook Marketplace.
Yep. So, that you got out of the house. That you guys were able to find. Minimize some of the clutter in the house. If you have clutter, you guys were supposed to pull some stuff out. 3 to 5 items is what we asked you guys to do on Facebook Marketplace. Like I said, these are ways that we're giving you. We do Facebook Marketplace. We do OfferUp. We do eBay. We do all of these ways that we're actually giving you guys the tools to do. So, like I said, that was the first one. That was the first week. Hopefully you guys did that. Hopefully you guys got some results from that. If you didn't, it's not too late. We still got a week and a half to go before the end of the month. So we want you guys to jump in, start with that one. Get some stuff out of the house, some stuff sitting around, pantry, closet, under the bed, any of that stuff, pull it out, get them listed on Facebook Marketplace. So we gave you the video and the tools to be able to do that as well.
Yep. April just asked if we just came on. Yes, we did just
Yep.
jump on. So
Just
we're
a few
only
minutes ago.
Yep, we're just a couple minutes in. So welcome. We're glad you made it.
Welcome, welcome.
And so that was the first week.
Yep.
And then week number 2, we wanted to expand platforms of both finding items for free still and another way to list items. So we expanded to listing on OfferUp.
That's it.
So listing your free items you get from the house or items that you find in the trash.
Yep.
Or like different complexes in the trash people throw away. So that's kind of what we went through. For that week, did you want to add to that?
What's up, Stacey? So that was it. Week 2 was OfferUp, guys. OfferUp is not always the best place to make the most money on your items, but don't discount it, guys. You guys can make some money on OfferUp when you're looking for that quick money, and you're looking to liquidate. You're looking to get rid of some stuff that's just sitting around, not making you any money, or sitting around in the house that you're not using. So that's why we told you to do OfferUp and Facebook Marketplace for that first and second week. So great place to start. Like I said, these are awesome places to get some money coming in for sure. So that was week 2, was OfferUp. We wanted you guys to get some stuff listed on OfferUp. Did we discuss the week 2 on sourcing some free items?
No, that was week 3.
3.
So what the apps you mean?
Yep. So
week 3.
Step into week 3, and that was reviewing, and that was actually finding some free stuff on OfferUp. Did we talk about Facebook as well?
Yep.
Cool. Facebook and OfferUp, finding those free items, not necessarily having to do it in the house for stuff that you have in the house, going out and just finding free items, not actually investing money yet, just finding the items that where people were giving away, and pull those in and then list them on Facebook and OfferUp.
Somebody did have a question on looking for the free items. I know we did send out a video, but just on listing. But when you're looking for how does the tab work?
Which one?
Can you just walk us through looking for free items on OfferUp?
Definitely. There's a couple different ways you can do it. You can type in the search free, see what comes up on free. Some of them will actually say free, but then when you read the description, people just try to get you. They're just trying to get you to look at it, and then they'll tell you the price in the description or make an offer. So you got to weed through some of that stuff. You can do it that route. There is a free category. I think there's a free category in OfferUp and Facebook Marketplace. So you can go into those categories, find those items that way, and then there is also the way that you type it in the search engine, scroll to the bottom, and you can actually save. I know in OfferUp you can do the save search. Facebook Marketplace, I don't think they have save search. If they do, I don't know how to do it, but that's another way that will have the app actually working for you when you don't have to be in there doing it. They'll send you notifications of the stuff that does get posted for free.
Yeah. Somebody
Sweet.
just asked for that process.
Cool.
To go through that. So then the next week 3, last week was, we did that, look for the free items and then list them on eBay.
That's it.
So the listing on eBay can be more complicated.
It is.
And more complex. It's just a lot more moving parts.
It is.
But we wanted just to try it. So even, with small things. So get it started.
And like we told you guys, eBay is where we make the most of our money from flipping. So that's why we try to give you that platform as well. There is a lot more to it. We can't get into a huge depth with it with the time frame that we have. We're giving you guys a crash course to make some money. Hopefully, you guys, you appreciate that. But we're doing as much as we can to be able to give you guys that information to utilize it and make some money. But you can go into there's a lot of training that you can dive into and learn a lot of different things with eBay. So this was the basic way to be able to jump on there, get items listed, sell. And the reason why we use eBay is because it reaches so many more people than your local markets, like OfferUp, LetGo, Craigslist, all those Facebook Marketplace. Those are limited to local markets when you're selling. So you might reach anywhere from 40 to 60,000 people in those areas. If you throw it on eBay has over 71 or 77 million registered users. So you're just dealing with a huge amount of people. Not all those people will be looking for your items, but chances are there's a lot more people looking for that item than in your local market. So that's why we use eBay, and that's why we tell you guys, if you can jump on there, list some stuff on eBay. Melissa sent you the video listing on eBay, so hopefully you guys got some good stuff out of that, some good nuggets out of that. So sweet.
Yeah. So that means we should have 9 items total listed. So there was a question that kind of related to eBay that I just saw. Ben asked, when you're searching for items you've never sold before, how do you search? Do you just flip from eBay sold back to Facebook Marketplace and OfferUp? Like stuff you've never sold before. How do you know it's worth anything?
Yeah, definitely. There's a couple different ways. Go onto Google. You can find out what it retails for. Like I said, a good rule of thumb is half of what retail. If you're getting it for super cheap money or even free, that's how you kind of know what it is. You can go onto eBay, look at what stuff's listed for, what stuff's sold for. All those avenues is a great place to research what the items are worth. So, and I wasn't sure if you were saying on investing or free stuff.
I think it was just like, how do you know
the research?
what to sell, to sell it for.
That's it. So a couple different platforms, eBay, Google. You can jump on Facebook and OfferUp. You can check those exact items, see what they're listed for on eBay and Facebook. So just do a little bit of research on all the markets, all the markets around to find out what it is listed for and kind of what they're selling for if you can. Great question.
Yeah. So what are the steps for listing on eBay? We actually did send out a video this week.
Yep.
It should be in your last email that we sent out. So if you would check that. If you weren't on if you weren't on the email, like you didn't get the email, so just like yesterday, let me know. But it should be in your email from like 2 or 3 days ago,
yep.
or a couple days ago. I think we sent it out this weekend.
Sweet.
So yeah.
Scotty, you rock, man. 150. Awesome. Great job, man.
150 today.
Yeah,
Great.
That's awesome. Hustle, baby. Hustle. That's the name of the game. That's awesome. Good job.
Yeah. How do you decide on shipping costs for eBay?
Shipping, we typically use FedEx when we do ship on eBay. Typically, they're the cheapest. That's how we do it. But there's like I said, that's a whole another avenue of being able to do stuff. eBay has it now. If you're not familiar with eBay, eBay does give you discounts if you use them. Once you sell your item, they'll give you the prompt to be able to ship it through eBay. You get their discounts because they're so huge. They have contracts with FedEx, UPS, USPS, so you do get that discount on that. That's what I recommend you guys doing. Anything that you do sell on eBay, make sure you create the label through eBay so you're getting that discount. And then like I said, typically we either ship FedEx or USPS. FedEx or UPS when we're shipping just our normal sales. That's those are the two biggest ones, and we get the best deal usually with FedEx, but we still shop both prices.
Okay, I think we're caught up on those questions.
Sweet.
So we did the review. So let us know who has at least 9 items listed right now. Comment below.
Yeah.
Or even if they sold, that's okay if you don't have them listed anymore because they sold. We want them to sell. So, but if you have in the past 3 weeks listed at least 9 items, comment below that you did it. So let us know because we want to see it. Because that was the minimum of the challenge right now. 3 to 5. Me, awesome, Kelly.
Great job.
Yeah. So you guys are awesome. Joanna just jumped on. Hi, Joanna.
Sweet.
Stacy, awesome. 12 items, Jane. Great.
Nice.
I did it on Facebook and 2 on OfferUp. That's all right.
Good.
They can be on different platforms too, and
That's
you'll find also that listing them on different platforms will show you like which ones are more active. We don't list as much on OfferUp like we talked about.
Yeah.
But I still do like cross-posting some of my stuff lately. It's been good because there's more people on there that I probably wouldn't have saw it if I didn't list
exactly.
it. So.
And guys, don't discount OfferUp. I'm telling you, you can still make money on OfferUp. You're not going to make the most profits, but if you're in the situation where you're trying to make some extra money, you're liquidating some stuff that's in the house that you're not using, don't discount it. Right. Throw it on there no matter what. People will always offer you less on OfferUp. That's the name of the game. OfferUp. It's it's an offer.
Take
exactly.
An offer. So list it for a little more.
List it for a little bit more than what you want. So
right.
People are feeling like they're getting a good deal. I do the same thing when I'm selling, but just know you're not going to make the most money on OfferUp, but you can make quicker cash.
Right.
And if you're priced competitively with your stuff, you'll make some money off of OfferUp. It's just a really quick transaction.
Yeah. Awesome. We got more. Me, Ashley, awesome. Sherry, yes, on eBay.
Good.
4 on Facebook.
You guys,
4 on OfferUp. Mark.
You guys rock.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And somebody, who was it, just asked about the shipping again. That shipping on, listen, if you're not familiar with eBay, the best thing about eBay now is they didn't have this back in the day. You can actually do calculated shipping. So you fill out your box when you go ahead and ship when you list something, you go ahead and fill out the whole thing for calculated shipping. You put it in a box, you package it, you give the dimensions, the weight, and eBay will figure out shipping so you're not losing money on it. Plus you can add on the extra if you're buying boxes, shipping material. You can add on that to handling fee that eBay will throw onto the buyer when they actually buy the item. If say you want to charge $2 or $3 extra for the box, for the material, stuff like that, they'll add that onto the shipping, and then you'll get that when the buyer pays. The shipping cost for the item and the extra money that you have listed for handling fees. So that's the best way. That's what I recommend you guys doing if you're not familiar with it. We list almost all the stuff that we list, even our huge stuff. We usually list it with free shipping. I know it cost me to ship from here to California, and I have an idea just by looking at items.
That's not how you started out doing
No,
it.
and that's not what we recommend you guys doing either.
Right.
You want to get used to it. You want to know how much it's going to cost you to ship through FedEx, UPS. But once you're in this business for a while, you'll get an understanding and you'll get a feel for what it's going to cost you to ship stuff anywhere in the U.S. And then, that's when you can do free shipping if you want. And it just is more appealing to buyers, seeing even when I do my large items, huge stuff that's going freight, I do it free shipping because somebody jumps on there and sees that and they're like, free shipping to me, that's awesome. I'm just going to go ahead and snag it. And that's how we get a lot of stuff sold, is because we offer free shipping no matter what. We build it into the price.
Yeah. I was just reading something. 16 items on Facebook and 26 on eBay. Chris.
Oh, you guys rock.
Sarah said, I have listed 10 items and sold 1. That's something I want to talk about too, because now you should have items listed, which is great. So now what happens if they don't sell? You have a couple options. You could, maybe your price a little bit higher, and maybe not. Maybe it's more of a unique item. But if you are on the higher end, you can lower it a little bit. Sometimes faster turnover is better. You're making money.
Exactly.
But if it's a unique item, it might take the right person to find it, and most likely that unique item would sell the best on eBay.
Yeah.
Versus local market, you'll get the most for it. But also cross posting. So if you have 10 items listed, like 3 on each, then cross post them on other ones and see if that helps.
Yep.
On different ones, and then start adding more to it, because sometimes it is just being consistent and listing a couple items a week.
Yeah.
And that can help
and
a lot.
If you guys can do it with, a lot of the stuff that we do is unique stuff, and I'll give you an example. I've had these floor scrubbers we bought. I don't even know how many, probably 3-4 months ago. I bought them. We got a great deal on them. Some of them we spend anywhere from $150 to $200-$300 per floor scrubber. The cheapest one I have listed, I think, is like $3,000, $29.99. And I've had to sit on those for a couple months because they're little specialty items. I knew that going into it. I didn't put a lot of money into them. But I'm not going to keep lowering those prices on that, because that's a specialty item. When the right person sees it, they're getting it for less than 50% of what retail is on it. These things are in great condition. So just keep that in mind. And the best way to be in this business is have all different types of items. Have some specialty items, have some items that sell quick. You're listing all over the place. So the more eBay sees items moving and you're listing items and items selling, the quicker they will show your stuff to more people. Their algorithms absolutely love that when you're active in the app. So if you list 3 things and you wait a month before you do anything else, they don't like that. They want to see the activity on your account, and that's when you'll start rolling stuff over. You'll start making money on stuff. So
and I'm not sure if it's in the algorithm yet for Facebook or OfferUp, but it probably will be, that consistency in answering messages, because a lot of times people ask questions, and sometimes it's there's crazy messages or whatever, but I think that's going to play into how your listing gets seen. I don't think yet. I don't think that's really an issue right now, but just responding to people, and even if they give you an offer and you don't want to just respond no thank you, or whatever. So but just to respond to people, I think, is good for the algorithm. So I don't have any concrete evidence against it, but I can they like activity. So that's a review. We got
Sweet.
9 items. Did you want to do this?
Sure.
And then
Sure, I'll answer your question real quick. Yeah, it's manual.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody has an app out there that you can actually cross-post everything on the apps. They don't intertwine like that, so it's just manual.
so her question was, can you guide us in cross-posting on all the sites? Just manual.
Yep.
And then just take it off if it sells on eBay, take it off of Facebook. If it sells on the other ones, take it off that one.
The biggest one is eBay. You
just
don't,
take it off.
If you sell it on Facebook or OfferUp, you don't want to leave the auction or the listings on eBay, because when somebody sells on it, eBay frowns on you having to cancel the transaction. But it's not totally impossible. Just try to remember to do that. So hopefully that helps. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, guys, this is the $50 for eBay. So you guys can use it for seller fees when you sell that stuff. You can use it for Christmas presents, whatever you want to use. We're trying to help you guys get that much closer. And this is for the people who did the homework last week. You guys rock. Awesome. We're super stoked that you guys are actually participating in this and getting stuff done. Those are the people who see the results, or the people who are making the steps forward. So you guys rock. Let's grab one.
Yeah, Ashley, you're right. Your name did get in there. I did them right about 10 minutes before we hopped on. I got all the names.
Sweet. So Melissa's got the names in here. Let's grab one. You want to grab one this time? Okay. I always grab them.
Close my eyes.
Who do you got?
Mario Valdez.
Valdez, you rock, man.
Awesome.
You got the $50.
We got it.
Sweet.
He's in Flipper U. He's been killing it lately.
Awesome.
Very cool. All right, we'll get that sent. Got a lot of things to send out this week. All right.
What's next on the agenda?
We wanted to dive into a little more content for this week and talk a little bit about improving your listings. So now we've got things listed. Now we want to list a couple more items, but what can we do to improve your listings?
Yeah.
So one of those things is pictures. You want to make sure you're taking really good pictures. I mean, they don't have to be like
Professional. That's it. We use
but-
our iPhones.
Yeah, we use our iPhones, but just nice and bright pictures, a clean background, no pets,
No clutter.
no clutter. You'll be surprised that even like just on Facebook Marketplace, but you'll be surprised on how much clutter you see in these pictures.
Yep.
And like somebody's selling a bed, but there's a pile of clothes on the bed.
Yeah.
Like it probably wouldn't sell for as much
Yeah.
as, or a dresser. I'm selling this dresser that's underneath all of this stuff.
Yeah.
So and they're out there. You'll
That's it.
probably laugh next time you see one. But yeah, just clutter free, no pets. What else? Yeah, and brighter pictures. There's actually, you can do a lot with your phone editor.
Yeah.
For pictures.
Yep.
So I brighten up almost all my pictures because sometimes it's just dark and we can't. Our house lighting is horrible actually. So we have a ring light now that we use, but we never had that before doing pictures. So I just lighten them up on our editor. Just make sure you don't change the color of the item. You don't want like it to be like a dark purple and all of a sudden you brighten it up and it looks like a light color or something.
Especially for eBay.
Yeah.
eBay is the particular one. All the other ones, you're meeting people, they see it before
so it
they
doesn't
pay
matter
for
as
it.
much,
But you don't want an item to be not what it looks like in the pictures for eBay. So if you are lightening it, just make sure the colors are the same. We always tell people, do not hide the imperfections. You want a picture, especially on eBay.
Right.
You want to highlight the imperfections. You want to be 100% honest. When I started out years and years ago, my definition of a mint condition item was totally different than somebody else's. They were thinking it came from a showroom and it was in perfect condition. It just was in nice condition, so it looked like it was nicer than a lot of the other stuff that I was buying. So I would call them mint condition. I got in trouble back in the beginning when I started listing stuff the wrong way, not knowing how to actually say, this is what it is. Now we way over produce and under promise. So we're always saying there's scratch, scuffs, dents, whatever we sell. We want people to understand that this is a used item, so expect it to be, have some wear and tear on it. And then when they get it, usually it's in better condition than we described, and they're happier with it. They give us good feedback and that kind of stuff. So always keep that in mind as well.
Because, like you said, you used to do that. You used to
Yep.
be like, oh, it's in perfect condition, and
Yep.
now it's not so much when they get it. And that goes into the description too. So
Yep.
it's a good description. So you want to make sure your item is accurately described. And these things don't matter as much for the local apps, but they definitely matter for eBay. But still, for your local apps, people are still searching and they're going to read the description. So, or maybe they don't and they ask you a million questions. But it's good if it's the description's there.
Yeah.
So just all the details about the item, and if you have any like model numbers or whatever, but any imperfections for sure.
Yep.
Do you have anything to add to that?
Nope.
For the description?
Nope, that's good.
And good titles. Titles are big.
They are, because the search engines go off of the title. So if you're typing into Facebook Marketplace, a name and a brand of something, or even if it's like a surfboard, you're putting just your name and your brand of whatever it is that you're selling. Say you're selling a surfboard, Quiet Flight surfboard. You just put Quiet Flight, and then you don't write surfboard or anything like that. I'm just giving you rough examples. You want to make sure every single word that you can think of that somebody would type in to look for that, you put that in the description. eBay, OfferUp, Let Go, Facebook Marketplace, all those places. Your title is everything. That's how people search for it. They don't search the description, they search the title. So as many descriptive words in the title that would describe that item, you want to make sure that it's in the title.
Yeah. And that, like you said, that works for all of them because
Yep.
you're searching for the item. So
Yep.
whatever you can fit in there. And I don't remember they give you characters for each platform, so I don't know what they all are, but just use as many as you can.
Of course.
And get
Yep.
all the search in.
Yep.
And some now are using tags, which are kind of similar because the word would be searched for. I just don't know how accurate they are right now. But all right, that was it for good pictures, good descriptions, good titles, and the next part was preventing scams.
Yep.
So, because now like you're starting to sell stuff, so you want to make sure you protect yourself.
Yeah, there are scams out there, guys. One of the biggest scams out there, somebody will email you or for a local item that is listed on Facebook or OfferUp and say, hey, I want the item, but I cannot pick it up. I want you to ship it. I want to give you an extra $100, $200, $500 for the inconvenience of shipping it, and I'll send you a cashier's check. Once that check clears, then I will have it picked up by my local moving company or whatever it is like that. So when you get that kind of stuff, guys, it's a scam. Usually it's too good to be true. Just know that it is. Always be, I mean, you guys can even ask us if you ever run across something like that. But the chances are, if it's too good to be true, it is. People, that's just how it goes. When people will not show up, will not call you, will not do that kind of stuff, chances are they're trying to hide something. They're just trying to scam you. So just be careful. There are scams out there. And I don't want to scare you off and say, you know, that the majority of them are not scams. You deal with people, you should know in the back of your mind when something seems too good to be true, it's too good to be true. It's because it's a scam.
Yeah, give you more money. They can't meet up. They want this person to meet you instead, or they just like, let me just transfer you the extra money. And then it's not legit. And we only do cash for meeting up locally. Sometimes we'll do PayPal, but mostly just cash.
Yep.
So, and that kind of eliminates a lot of stuff. And then we don't take other payment through eBay either, except for PayPal. So some people are like, well, let me pay you through this. Let me wire you money. No, sorry, you can pay it through PayPal. Or, can you end this auction so I can buy it? Just bid on the auction.
Yep.
So, and on eBay you can see how much feedback they have too. So usually if these people are trying to get you or have zero feedback. So, anyways, that's my 2 cents.
That's good.
So we got through that part. Got all
Sweet.
there. And we just wanted to dive into a couple of obstacles that people face as they're starting this. Now, you guys have been doing amazing. And some people might be like, okay, I'm starting to list stuff, but I'm not getting traction, or maybe I haven't listed stuff, so why haven't you listed stuff? So we just want to kind of dive into some of those things that could be going on in your head.
Yeah.
So...
And this whole business can be a mind game. So
for sure,
you want to make sure that you're tackling those negative doubts in your head, whatever it is. You guys can do this. 100% you can do this. It's just learning the tools to be able to be successful at this. But you can do it. But the other thing is you have to make the decision to take a step in the right direction. So that's what Melissa and I did this whole challenge for, is trying to give you guys some tools that you guys can actually jump, in the right direction and start going down that road. And you will mess up. Don't get me wrong. I told you one of my mistakes back in the beginning was listing stuff improperly, thinking that it was in perfect condition. When the people got it, they're like, this is not perfect condition. So you will make mistakes, but just expect that and know that you can come back from any mistake that you make. It's just a learning process, and you keep going day by day, pretty much.
It's the only way you can keep going forward.
It is.
Otherwise, you're just standing still.
Yeah.
So we just want to dive into a couple of those obstacles real quick, and then we'll get to all your questions. So,
sweet.
So one of the first roadblocks is getting ready to get ready. So like you wait for the right moment, or you don't have, like some of the things I wrote down, just some things like I'll do it whenever I have more storage, or I'll do it whenever I have more time, or I'll do it whatever it is. And that time doesn't usually come. You have to make it happen. So just getting ready to get ready, and like making sure everything's perfect. And kind of what goes along with that is overthinking the whole process. What was the one phrase that somebody told us a while ago?
No, I can't remember it, but I know what you're talking
Analysis
about.
paralysis.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
So go ahead.
A lot of people do that. You're waiting for everything to align up perfect before you actually start. You'll never really start if you do that, guys, because you just have to do it. You have to do it.
And it won't be perfect.
No, it won't. And you will learn while you're doing stuff. You will learn, hey, I should have done it this way. But like I said, most stuff is stuff that you can come back for. It's not that big of a deal if something happens. But you will overthink a lot if you let your mind take over. Don't overthink it, guys. You have the basics. We've given you the basics. Get some pictures taken. Clean up the items. Get some pictures taken and list them. That's the biggest thing. So, and then if you're doing it locally, meet at a public place. Like I said, there are very, very easy ways to be able to make some money at this business. So that just you have to make a step in the right direction. Don't let your head overtake it. So
and another one that we came up with was not having enough time. So like we know, like being busy, it's legit. Like that's why I think one of one of the biggest problems in our culture lately is people are so busy doing things. But you can carve out some of the time to, but make it in your day. Like, don't make it an extra hour a day that you have to do this.
Yeah.
Like, make it fit into your day. So, like, make your drive home, maybe do an extra loop on the day before trash day. Or, one of our friends stops at a thrift store on his way home, like, the same time, so like you put it into your day so you're not going out the extra time. One of his favorite things to do is at night sit down, watch a movie, and scroll through OfferUp. Like, they just sit and scroll, so you could do that in the free section, or at lunch break, or just scroll, like, take 5 minutes. So it doesn't need to be a whole bunch of time.
No,
but it just needs to be thought out time and planned time.
And it's got to start somewhere. You got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen unless you make the effort to do it. So and like she said, a great thing that you might even do if you're not to the point where you're investing money into it is take a different route home. Maybe not the fastest route home. Take another route home that's just going to take you down.
Residents,
Exactly. A couple different roads, a couple different neighborhoods that you're not used to. Make a couple turns and just look and see if there's anything out that you guys can grab in the trash. And that will help you. I mean, you'll get some items for free. You'll be able to sell them locally on eBay, whatever you want to do. So that's a great way to go out of your norm to make a step in the right direction.
Yeah, and that was one of the last things I wrote down was needing enough money. And we tried it. Like, this whole time it's been just going to find free items to show you don't need money to get started. And when you do start doing more investments, it doesn't even have to be a lot to invest in it. But you could do so much for finding free items. Just like I was going to show them the box that we found the other day on our walk. It was a couple, the other day we were walking and this was in the trash. It's a
big iMac box, and it was just sitting out in the trash.
Just sitting next to the trash can.
And one of the guys in our Flipper University course, he actually was selling, and that's the only reason I got it. He was selling new iPhone boxes. Some of them were, upwards of $80 to $100 for these boxes that he was getting and selling. Empty boxes. And this was an empty box as well. So that's the only reason I knew
condition.
It is. And somebody probably will buy or has a used iMac, and they might want to give it away for Christmas inside of a box.
Right.
They'll buy this box, and we even looked them up. What were they selling for? 50?
Around 50 to 60
bucks. Yeah, 50 to 60 bucks for the box. So
so now we gotta
that was sitting in the trash, guys, just sitting in there on one of our normal routine, our walks home from our downtown area. So I can't tell you, I mean, just
that's $50
exactly.
Right,
just yesterday morning we were walking downtown to do our run, and there was a dresser and another piece of furniture that they put on the side of the road. By the time we had done a run downtown, came back, somebody had already got the dresser and took it, and I don't know if they used it or resold it, but there's stuff all over the place, and we only go down one road all the time, and we still see amazing stuff.
We should try different roads.
We should. There's still amazing stuff that people put out for trash, and we see it all the time.
Yeah.
So don't discount it. It does feel weird. Everybody will say it feels weird to take something out of the trash, and I have gone up to the door on a lot of occasions where something that it looks really, really good, that I go up to the door and I say, hey, are you guys, I just want to make sure you're throwing this away. Do you mind if I take it? And that puts you at ease. It puts them at ease, and it doesn't feel so creepy when you're doing it because you're asking permission.
And everybody's
to do
like, yeah, because I have it up by the trash.
Exactly.
But
exactly. It's on the
nice.
side of the road. So, but
for
the most part, you're recycling it as well. They're throwing it away. It's going into a landfill, or you can pick it up, resell it to somebody who's going to use it. And it works out awesome. It works out in all ways. It's great.
Half the time people want somebody to pick it up. They don't really want it to go to the trash, but they just don't want to take the time to go donate it.
Exactly.
So they
Or
just
sell it.
somebody can come pick it up.
Yeah.
I know we've done that before too.
Yep.
So
we have.
Yeah. So people do that just hoping somebody will come get it. So, all right, let's dive into a couple questions.
Cool.
While we finish up. Jane, for a brand new item that's opened, should we price it at a retail price? Unopened.
Unopened. Yeah, I don't know if you can do retail price with those. I wouldn't do that. I'd be underneath retail. Maybe not at 50% under retail, but the problem is if you ask retail, a lot of buyers will just go and buy at retail. Now, there's circumstances if they're discontinued or something like that, that's totally different.
Right.
But for an item that somebody can go and buy at retail at a Walmart, a retail store, whatever it is, if they can buy that, for them to buy it from you, you're not giving them, well, most of the time, you're not giving them any type of warranty. And the department stores, the big box stores, they will give them warranty. So there's no incentive for them to pay the same price to you that they're going to go buy it, other than you're going to ship it to the house. But nowadays, pretty much anybody can buy on Amazon and eBay. That the stuff is brand new. So yeah, I personally
a little bit under retail.
Yeah, I would sell it under retail just because you're not giving the warranty of, hey, if they don't like it for any reason, if it doesn't work for any reason, you're taking it back.
Unless, like you said, it's discontinued or a rare item, because there's some, like there's one girl who's been in our course who's been selling a lot of discontinued items that she got while she was couponing like a couple of years ago, and she's been killing it because it's all these items are discontinued.
Yep.
Like she paid probably $1 or less for certain like shampoos and stuff, and they're selling for like $30. But yeah,
no, that's awesome. My hair stuff, search stuff for my hair. That stuff, when it went discontinued, when they quit selling it at CVS. Yeah, when they quit selling that stuff, I went onto eBay to look for it, and it was $100. This stuff is like $7 a bottle, and they're trying to sell it for $100 a bottle. Surf Wax, I think, is what it was.
It went out of business, right?
I have no idea, but that's just one of those things that people were capitalizing on.
We didn't pay the $100.
No,
you had to get new stuff.
Find new stuff. But anyways, that just shows you, for some of that stuff that gets discontinued, you can sell for a heck of a lot more money than what it retailed for.
Because people will pay it. Yeah, they love it. How do people send payment to PayPal? Do they need an account number?
PayPal, you have an account with PayPal, so you actually have to register with PayPal when you sign up for eBay. I think they make you do it. That's how they get their fees. And PayPal is just a processing. It's like an online bank. It's just a processing company that you list your bank account with, you list a credit card with, whatever you want to give them that they can do transactions from. So the money will sit in the account when somebody pays you. You can transfer it out into your bank account, or you'll pay your eBay fees through it. So hopefully that.
But
that
even
makes
if you
sense.
wanted to use it just for like a Facebook thing or something, and somebody wanted to pay, because we've done that once or twice, then you would just stand there, somebody would pay you through, like they would give your email, your PayPal email, and they would just pay you while you're standing there and you look at it. So I don't know if you're trying to do local or through eBay, but
you have to have an account. You have to register with an account. You can't just sign on to PayPal and use a credit card to buy something. You have to have an account with
them.
them.
They will hold your money for the first couple transactions, so it'll take a while how long till they release it? I know it's eBay once the person receives the item.
Yeah.
But
I don't know offhand. It is the first couple transactions. They will hold your money until they get it. They give them a couple days after they receive the item to make sure everything's legit, and it's just protecting.
Which is good. You want them to
buyer.
protect. Yeah, you want to be protected. If you gave money to somebody and they were not legit, you want to be protected. Yeah. So they do their best to protect you.
Yep.
So, let's see. Lee, fellow flipper here, you guys rock. Thanks, Lee. Sorry. Do you figure in eBay fees into your price when pricing an item? Is there set fees that eBay charges, or how do you determine the fee from eBay?
Yeah, eBay. I mean, you can handle this. You know it.
Well, we know like what our profit is about going to be. So like we list typically larger items. So say we have something listed for $400, we know that about 10% is going to go to eBay, so that's $40 right there, and then another 3% to PayPal. So it's a little bit less than 13%, but I just always figure about 13% is going to fees, and so that just stays in the account, and then goes out at the end of the month for eBay. But yeah, we don't. I mean, we figure that into what we know we want to get for profit. So, but we don't like charge more.
No.
I don't know if that's the right question.
No, but most of our flips are well over the 13%.
Yeah.
I mean, we have so much built into profits that it's not a big deal at all. And you're gonna we discussed earlier, the difference between the people that you will find it on eBay are way different and pay more money on eBay than your local people. The majority of the time, you'll make a lot more money on eBay because you're just reaching a lot more people. So that 13%, is nothing. So,
but that also is a reason why sometimes, like some of our items, when we list on Facebook, we don't have fees, but we're also going to take $50 less. But now that was our fees and shipping, so it comes out to be the same profit. So it's not really a big deal.
Nope.
So that's why cross posting is good. You know, I'll list it for this price on Facebook and this price on eBay.
Yeah.
And figure that in. There was one thing else I wanted to say on the fees. Oh, and the different categories have different percentages. A couple different categories do, but it's not like 10% is a good average to know that it's going to be like an extra or less than like a 9% or something. So 10% is.
And eBay runs deals sometimes where they'll send you an email and say, hey, in this category we're doing it for free listings or whatever, free final value fees and stuff like that. So they'll run specials sometimes to get people to sell in those different categories, music, whatever it is. They'll do that. So you just have to know that going into it, that some of the categories might be a little bit cheaper, but you're not going to pay over 10%. And they cap it too. When you have an eBay store, they cap it at $250 is the highest fee that they'll charge you on a final value fee. So we've sold stuff for quite a bit more than that, and then it always caps at $250. They're not going to charge us more than that.
Yeah, we kept going back and forth with the store because we don't have high volume, and a lot of times with the store you need high volume, but it does work out for our higher profit items because of the 250. Yeah, the 250 cap. So that's nice.
Yep.
Have you ever shared your name on eBay?
Yeah, we have. It's not a huge deal. We don't do it all the time.
Yeah.
Because it's not Flea Market Flipper. But yeah, we have.
Let's see. Okay. Yeah, no, that's it. I think.
Sweet.
I think we're caught up. Yeah. Do you guys have? Let's see. Bo joined. Hey, Bo.
What's up, Bo? Cool. Well, throw any last minute questions you guys got. Like I said, we wanted to go over and give a recap of what we've gone through so far. Next week is going to be pretty sweet. You guys are going to love it. That's our last week to wrap everything up. Cannot wait to see how many people actually accomplish the 250. We need to get a count of where everybody's at. So definitely, guys, keep us posted with how it's going throughout this week. We want to know how many people were able to reach that. Our goal was 1,000 people. We want you guys to take action in this challenge and get to that $250 mark for the Christmas from the free items. So please keep us posted.
And that's the homework, actually. So for anybody who hits the 250 mark, just do some kind of post, like hit the 250, hashtag flip it for Christmas, or challenge 4 done. And you can go into as much or as little detail as you want. But just let us know that you did it. So that is the challenge for this week. So if you're already over it, you already hit it, so you can do that now. Or if you still have, $100 to go, then list a couple more items, and just keep doing the same process. That's really all it is. Like, it's pretty simple.
That's the cool thing.
That's it, because it is. It's like you do a couple things, but then you just repeat them and do them over and over again. So,
and you start learning. You start learning tricks. You start doing that, and I mean that's all we've done for the years that we've done it. So you learn a little bit easier ways to do this and that. But yeah, that, like I said, that's the whole process. The cool thing is you just keep repeating it. You keep repeating it, getting better and better at it. Sooner or later, this will be a sweet side hustle, and go into it full time if that's what you choose to do. You invest more time into it, more time, more money, and you just start getting really good at it. So
so if you haven't hit it yet, try to hustle this week and let us know how you do. And then our next live will be next Tuesday night at 9 p.m. So that will be our last one for the challenge.
Awesome. Yeah. So are you having everybody post on?
Just on their social media. Well, it'll be our last live training. We'll still go live right at the end to see how everybody did too. Like a little.
No, I'm talking about for the homework.
What? Oh.
Are you having everybody post to do it, and then we're doing a drawing next week?
Yeah. Okay. So if they hit the 250, we'll be in the drawing for next
week.
Sweet. So
hit that 250, guys, and we'll do the drawing for the $50 gift card to eBay again. And then Melissa hasn't mailed these. Have you mailed the other ones out yet? Sorry, guys.
I'm a little behind. I'm getting caught up though.
We're doing it. I
got them all on my desk.
We got a lot of stuff going on. We're trying to get out of town this for Thanksgiving as well. So,
we'll be coming to you next week from New Jersey.
That's it. So. We will be up in New Jersey for the cold weather and to see some family. But like I said, we will do that challenge. We want you guys to post. We want to know how many of you guys got to the $250. And it's not too late, guys. You got a week to do it right now. You can definitely do. I mean, we just showed you the box that we pulled out of the trash. That's $60 right there. I could go out any given day and pull some stuff out of the trash and easily get to $250. So, you guys can do it.
We had another question come in.
Sure.
Not sure if it's been covered, but is it better to have items in draft and upload all at once? We've been have them queued and ready to bust. Should we stagger? It actually, eBay, if you're talking about eBay, I'm assuming, it is better to drip them. So eBay likes the consistency, and we notice a huge jump in our views whenever we list something every day. So versus like 10 items one day or 7 items, if you spread them out, and you can schedule them to go out, it might cost you 10 cents or whatever. Like sometimes they run promotions, but or you can just hit publish, go in and hit publish, and they just like more activity in the app. Even going in and changing something in your listing. So say you have something listed, it's been kind of stagnant, go in, add one thing to the description and redo it, and then revise it, and that is good too. So that helps. But I would drag them out. So yeah,
Sweet.
awesome.
Any last minute questions, guys, before we sign off?
Yeah, I think-
We got about 15 minutes early today, but we covered everything we wanted to. Like I said, it was a
Yeah.
recap. We wanted to challenge you guys. We know some of you guys are just waiting to put the first step out there, and that's what we wanted to encourage you guys this week. Do that.
Yeah.
Get that first step out. Get the first item listed. Once you get one behind you, it'll start going easier and easier and easier. The more that you do it, the easier it gets. The more money you make for sure. So that's what our encouragement is, and let us know if you guys you want to message us if you have any other questions or concerns. Please don't hesitate to reach out to us as well.
Yeah.
We're here to help with whatever we can.
Yep. I wanted to also just say, you guys, everybody who's jumped on, I see a lot of the same names every time live, which is awesome. You guys you're committed to it, which
Yep.
we love to see.
Yep.
And if you don't, that it's a time thing and you have to watch replay, but you've been watching them all, that's awesome. So you made the same commitment. So
Yep.
we love it, you guys.
Yep.
So we'll
Cool. We will
jump
reconvene
off. Yep, and we'll send out this replay.
Tuesday.
No, send out the replay tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm talking about
if we get it
reconvening.
uploaded. These long videos of not wanting to have been uploaded.
Yep.
But
So we will see you guys Tuesday.
Yeah.
And we will do the drawing, and you guys don't want to miss it. We got something cool for
We
you
wanted
guys.
to do it just before Thanksgiving too, just because we know we want everybody to enjoy their Thanksgiving
Yep.
and enjoy friends and family. So
That's it.
all right, we'll see you next Tuesday.
You guys rock. We will talk to you soon.
All right, have a good night.
Have a great week.
Bye.
See ya.